Boker Tov, good morning. We continue with a 3-minute daily dose of Torah. Today looking at the plague of darkness, something that we've been learning in our classes this week, and focusing in really on one phrase that Torah uses, that when God says, I want you to lift your hands up to the heavens, and there shall be choshech al eretz Mitzrayim, there shall be darkness on the land of Egypt, v'yamesh choshech. What does that phrase mean, v'yamesh choshech? And the sages understand that the word Vayamesh is related to the word limashmesh or mamash, which means something tangible. And the mashmesh means something you touch. And that the darkness that was experienced there in Egypt was something you could actually put your hands on. It was thick as a coin, the sages describe it, thick as a dinar coin. And the Torah pretty much lays it out for you when it says that for 3 days there was this darkness. Lo ra'u ish et achiv. Nobody saw his brother. V'lo kamu ish mitachtav shlosheh yamim. People couldn't get up. In fact, the way the sages say it, if you were sitting, you couldn't stand. If you were standing, you couldn't sit. If you were lying down, you couldn't sit up. It was a paralyzing, thick darkness. And one of the discussions that was raised in our class is, maybe this is a metaphor. And they said, no, the Torah is describing something real. But what's describing something real ultimately is indeed something that we know as a metaphor. What it means to basically be paralyzed in your space. And whether it's going to be because you're in a jello or a jello of thick darkness, right? Although I've never seen that. Jello is usually pink or red. But all right, it's a pudding. It's a pudding that you're in, or if you take it to its metaphor, that you can basically feel incapable of altering anything right now. You feel you're stuck exactly where you are. That is another version of a plague, the plague of darkness. And, look, we're well aware of people who feel so paralyzed these days. You feel you just can't get up, you can't go about. Depends on the day, admittedly. Depends when the sun is shining. Maybe after an inauguration, thankfully we can say maybe less paralysis for us. We're feeling like we have a little more kayach. But that really is a plague. If somebody is feeling that they simply can't move about, they can't get up and go, don't dismiss it. If you know this about yourself, then seek help. And if you know this about somebody else you care about, help them seek help. Reach out to me. Reach out to a mental health professional, because that indeed is a plague of darkness that we don't want anyone to live within. May this be a day of light, a day in which indeed we can find ourselves in motion. Have a great day.